if we...
You'll see if it hits 10?
I don't think we are. I reckon we'll be on 9.6.
Hold on.
Wait, it could be 9.8.
Yeah,
it rounds up.
Oh, we close.
Shit, boy.
He might hit it tonight.
We're 2.15 off.
Can I refresh it?
We're 2.15 off.
If I refresh. Oh, we just went up. It went up.
Oh, we got another one. Wait, give us 10 seconds to refresh again. So, 9.
Fuck.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ah.
Fuck. I was feeling myself,
to be that arrogant to think we're getting one every 10 seconds.
Yeah, man, we gotta be.
We might be finishing. This might be hit it. Man!
Still that refresh.
Man!
Dude, do you know how hard people work just to get to 10k? And we've got it off one video.
I have another channel that has about 2.5. I've been making.
You spent like ages to get there.
I've been making videos 4 times longer, right? And I've spent hundreds of more hours. One thing is consistency. I've been keeps more consistent with this shit. Multiple times per week. That's a key to the equation that I realized. This is Jungle Beats Radio.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Looks like we're about to hit that 10k on YouTube.
Big thanks to all of y'all. Means an absolute lot to us. Blessed.
I don't even want to talk about it until it actually happens. So I want to come back to that.
Yo, man. It gonna happen.
Because you know, YouTube can shut down that shit any second if they want. There might be some.
You don't want to jinx this shit.
Some people don't want to see other people win. You know. But we're still a long way. Anyway, guys. And by the way, I got the original Pink Eye album on my phone.
So we can do that whenever we want.
You know how long that motherfucker is? It's longer.
What? They lied?
It's longer.
Is it 35 tracks?
I'm not even telling you how many it is yet.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm not even tell you how many.
Wait, is it like 40 tracks?
A lot of people have been hitting us about reacting to an artist called Xxxtentacion. I believe we're saying it right. Apologies if we're not. This guy is... Let me read him out. His real name is Janesh Onfree. He's an up-and-coming underground rapper representing Southeast rap game from Broward County, Fort Lauderdale. He's referred to as 40. Apparently, he was in jail for a short period of time. He got kicked out of numerous high schools throughout Miami.
Well, he's back in jail now.
So he's in jail now?
He's in jail now.
I think I heard that too. But he's developed quite an underground following, and a lot of you have been hitting us up about it like... Man, it seems like hundreds of people have been asking for this.
When I was at Denzel Curry, someone recommended me to him next and said his music's sort of similar to that. But I don't know if that's true. That's just what that guy told me. So.
Yeah, I've heard that too. So we're going to react to him. We're going to see what he's about. We've never heard him. We don't have any context on him. No, but we expect to hear some aggressive shit based on some of your comments.
Bitch, you better be.
There's 4 official releases we're going to react to. I'm going to leave a link in the description to his entire discography to download because I downloaded it all. And the first one we're going to react to is a 2014 release called Ice Hotel. Alright, 7 tracks. Ooh, and the first track is called Ice Hotel, and it features SZA, which is pretty cool. So we'll see.
I'm not expecting any hype shit anymore. What am I going to get, like, this big-ass Denzel Curry ultimate verse and SZA coming in just like, oh, I'm my titties. You know, like, I don't know, man.
Alright, man.
Weird.
Xxxtentacion, Ice Hotel.
Let's get it.
Let's see how he does. I think but if it's gonna build, what's SZA gonna do? Maybe you should just do some harmonizing.
You could just do some background vocals to go like. There'd be ways to implement her voice. Oh, it could just be her with the intro and then the banger.
That's the album cover.
Looks like Chronicles of Narnia.
Is that him? This man does not look like a type of guy who like sings.
Love feed my addiction, pessimistic, analyze and get self-reflection. I stays in my low place, without a soul of pure pain.
Oh, I was waiting for a drop. That drop about to drop.
It was alright. What do you want from me? Yeah, I just feel like his vocals probably weren't displayed in a way that we're probably going to be used to soon.
No, I agree.
I thought the build up with I don't know if the intro was SZA, but I feel like it was her voice deepened.
Yep.
The beat switch up was nice. I quite liked the background. Dun, dun,
So do I.
dun.
Yeah.
I didn't really get what he was saying. I felt like the beat was sort of drowning his voice out. But this is his
Yeah.
earlier work, so he
Yeah.
probably doesn't have a big following at this stage that he's recording this.
So we're definitely like conscious of that. This may not be representative of what you guys are used to hearing.
Yeah.
But I agree that the vocals were down. I didn't really hear what he was saying.
He didn't seem like he had a lot of confidence in his voice as well.
Right. One track though.
Yeah. We're not going to critique too much. Just
Yeah,
like-
we'll get on to the next one.
Yeah, let's keep it
Seem
rolling.
kind of all over the place there, but let's see if
Mhm.
track 2 featuring drugs. Inuasha? How do you say this? Inuasha.
I'm going to say Inuyasha. No, I'm going to say Inuyasha. Inuyasha?
Yasha?
Inuyasha?
Inuyasha.
Inuyasha?
God damn it. Let's go.
Inuyasha? I'm feeling a banger right now.
It's only there's like a minute and a half left.
A minute and a half of fucking...
What is that?
Killer fuck nigga for the free. 100 motherfuckers in the gun for the mean. Masadi, Islamic cat on me. My niggas, they grab me, push in your cheeks. Goddamn, flip while I let this shit break.
That sounds like injury reserve. It sounds exactly like injury reserve.
But they do, man. It's more instrumental so far than him actually speaking.
Did we go ahead and listen to an instrumental album?
I don't know. I feel like because this is his earlier work, like this is going to be him. He'll probably. Well, how old is he now? 19, 21?
I'll find that out.
Because this
I'm
is
not
like
sure.
this is nearly 4 years ago.
Yeah. Okay.
His vocals were drowned out again, so once again I didn't really get much what he was saying.
A little more aggressive, though.
I did like the beat a bit. It does have a bit of a experimental melodiness to it, I believe.
Okay. All the tracks are short except one. We're gonna go through interlude called Ocean
Go
for a
straight
minute and
to
a
the
half,
next
and then we'll
one?
go straight to the next one.
Yeah,
It's
let's
called
do that.
Bloodstains featuring Ski Mask, and I believe Ski Mask is a friend of his who's done 2 collaborative projects before with, and so these guys seem like they might have some chemistry. Either way, 2 tracks in a row. First one, Oceans.
Get off it. See my reflection is vague. Looks like
Beat
something
track,
they
man.
take to go.
That almost sounded like it was actually.
Was it though? Little Ugly Man. He did like songs like Underwater Tank. The production's very similar.
That's the worst skirt. What the? Come on, man. Get your skirt game up.
That's actually the worst.
Get your skirt game up.
It was actually like a... It's like he wasn't even trying.
Games, I'm with the shit.
Let's go. Oh. What you looking at? What you looking at?
Damn titties, dog.
Damn titties, dog. Still looking at the titties, dog. Oh! Oh, we should have recorded it. Still looking at the titties, dog. Still looking at the dog. Oh, still looking at the bitties, dog. I can't rap. I'm not a rapper.
Now we're checking out the ass.
What was that?
I don't know, I just wanted to add that shit in there.
Yeah,
Yeah, you gonna stay with the titties the whole time? Give the ass a little bit of justice, man.
always.
Titties always getting the love. Ass just wants a little bit of a
So
bit of love in that too.
that was Bloodstains featuring Ski Mask, the Slump Dog, and Drugs, and I was quiet. Go ahead and tell them what you thought about the chillness vibe of it, because I think I agree with what you're about to say.
I thought it was really icy. I thought it was a bit lazy. I feel like for everything they were going for, it's there. The people that are fans of this music, very sort of young, lean, sort of like very little ugly, what's his name?
There's a guy called Lil Ugly.
Little Ugly Mane. Little Ugly Mane. His production is very, very similar to this, and I feel that he's definitely an inspiration behind stuff. And what I've seen as well is that, from what I've heard from Xxtentacion, from what I've heard here, I didn't hear much from him. The production is where it's all at.
Yeah.
This album is strictly the production. So I don't know who produced it, but
Well, here's the thing.
that's where it's at.
It looks like if the internet is right, which, well, it's the internet, but what I can see, he was born in February 97, and if that's correct, he would have been about 16-ish, 17-ish when he made this in 2014, and
For that age, that's fine, man.
yeah, man, I ain't got no quarrels qualms with
It's like when Jaden Smith was like, everyone's giving him shit. It's like,
Yeah,
he's
man.
motherfucking 16. He's dope for that age. And now he's doing good shit. And I reckon that the shit that we're going to hear from Xxx later on is going to be him growing up and doing better.
We're going to listen to his next tapes as well after this. So we're going to see the trend, the evolution.
For 16, that's dope.
Yeah,
that's
man.
very dope.
Next track is Very Rare Boys featuring Ski Mask, The Slump God.
Ice, set him in the back. Put the back in the backpack, try me and I switch to attack. That nigga started at your back. Sound like that nigga who couldn't reach shit in class. I'm still getting dough and fucking these hoes. My knob getting touched like a top, like that sheet of pillow. She backing, same with her low. I do.
That studio would have been bad boy.
But I got the hammer like about to build a hoe. About to build a hoe. I'm throwing a
Blood clot, more than you pussy can fathom. Open them doing no
She give me crazy head, Dracula shit, sucking on my fucking semen, bitch. Your bitch is semen demon hoe.
Oh my god. I gotta give props to this guy for having lame bars every fucking time. That was
Well, he's laughing, so he must fucking...
He must be doing it on purpose because all those bars were shit.
Oh, yeah, see, they're laughing about it in the end. I can hear them like...
They must be laughing about it because they're like, yo, let's just drop these fucking funny ass bars.
That is funny, man. It's corny as fuck, but it's funny.
Sucking my dick like Dracula, sucking semen like a semen demon. I mean...
Oh, man, corny lines of 2014.
Yeah, man.
But you can tell, the recording studio they're in, I don't think it's well, it's not much of a recording studio.
Oh, I feel like the way they've built it, the sound's fine. I think it's more the mic equipment they have. Like they just some of the stuff they're saying, like even the mesh or even the cheap chicken wire, whatever people do to get it, like it's just not. Some of the things they're saying are just the static background. Not that I know much, but you know.
Which is fine, like when
It's
you're 16,
fine.
17.
Exactly.
But like,
it turns out fine, and this probably got them going.
When we're so used to like hearing a certain quality of sound, it sticks out.
Sorry, not everyone has like a few $1 million studio like Mac Miller does. So.
Or, is that right? Mac Miller's got a...
Everyone loves Mac Miller's studio.
Alright. Hey, hit
I
us
Soul
up.
record his album in
Hit us up, Mac. We might want to record some shows in there.
Yeah, man.
Because we know you're not watching.
Gotcha.
Second last track, Sounds of a Melting Pot.
Need a lioness, nose covered in coke.
I ain't really got a lot to say about that, personally.
I liked it.
Why?
I quite like the simpleness of the beat and the way he rolled over it. It was just simple, hazy, and once again, I think that if you're faded, then you'd probably just bounce with it more.
Yeah.
Just the whole album has that feel to it that if you're under the influence of something, you'll ride with it more.
I guess that's why though this type of music doesn't really resonate too much with me. If that really does help. Nevertheless, it's because we're trying to listen to it, and this is probably not exactly how this music needs to be listened to.
Yeah.
So we're actually trying to listen, but there's not essentially much to listen to
I
at
think
this
it's good
stage.
coming in with a mindset like ours, just
Right.
judging it for how it is from this perspective.
In any case, last track,
Get it.
Fuck V2, probably Fuck Volume 2. Last one.
So who likes to fuck two people in the same time? Volumes.
Fuck V2. I'ma say it again, fuck V2. What the fuck is V2? Who the fuck is North Spouse?
Wanna fuck a bitch, take a photo. Joko. Kissing bitch, London tipped. Slow sipping. Double up, fucking double cup, fuck a butt.
You understand what he's using?
Kendrick, Wheezy, Rocky, Travis.
So we're looking at a Rolling Loud. Is that Rolling Loud Festival in Bayford Park, Miami, which is where he's from. Miami. Xxtentacion is there. His name is probably above guys like Mick Jenkins and Jazz Cartier, which we were surprised by. Rich Chigo is there too. God damn. But his name's above it and in bigger writing. And I'm guessing it's probably because he's from Miami and the locals know a lot more about him than Mick's or Jazz Cartier's. But Mick and Jazz are both much...
Look who else below them. Kembe X, H.L., who I'm fucking with.
Is
Izzy Gibson? Who else we got?
I mean, at the top, we got Denzel Curry, Playboy Cardi, Chief Keef Currency, Flatbush Bronson, Badass
Meanie.
This is fucking
Action Bronson.
stacked.
Bro,
Tyler,
there's like
Miller,
fucking
Rocky,
30 artists there. I'd
Travis
fucking like to
Scott, Kendrick Lamar's headlining with Future.
see. I mean,
Lil
I'd
Wayne.
still see Little Weezy. I fucking like probably not Future, probably not Thugger, probably not fuck Kevin Gates, Fuck Post Malone. Fuck Little Uzi Vert. Fuck him 3 times. Fuck that motherfucker. Fuck 21. Fuck 21 Savage.
Someone asked us to react to Lil Uzi, but I had to let him know.
Hey.
Sorry, man, we're not really.
He's there for a reason.
I had to.
He has his place in hip hop. I just don't fucking like his music.
It's okay, man. Everyone's not for everybody.
Hey, everyone's
In any case, we're not going to really go review this too much.
No, I feel like this isn't the music they want us to review, dude. I feel like they wanted us to more his new, harder stuff.
But I want to go through it regardless.
So we can build it up and understand where he's coming from.
Exactly. I think that's important.
I think it's important too.
The next one is just another 2014 release, but this one's called The Fall. And it's playing right now in the background, but to intro it, it's got 5 tracks. The first track is called Never.
So is this 2015?
This is 2014. This is the same year.
Yeah.
Alright? 5 tracks, little short joint. Xxtentacion.
They get it.
The Fall.
No, you can't ever say.
Okay, man.
Vocals are really off. Besides this, once again, the production's the standout. I thought those vocals were fucking terrible.
Fucking terrible.
Yeah, I thought they were really bad. I mean, I know he's trying to implement emotion and get across like in the way that he just did, really drowned out and like seeking help, but it just didn't sound good.
Alright, so you got anything else you want to say about it?
I said my piece. I didn't like the vocals. Couldn't even really hear what he was saying. I wouldn't mind looking it up. I feel it was pretty deep. The production once again was beautiful. I think whoever's producing it is doing a great job.
Ghost. It's called Ghost.
Could've been next flight in a can. Believe it, you don't be miss, lost in the mist. It's full of piss. Definitely so pretty. Yeah, this fist fun. Side of Philly, silly Willy took a look.
He just said he lives in a faucet, so that could be like the drizzle of a faucet effect. But the static could be very flushy for me. Like this album's a lot darker so far. Because before it was talking about bitches and drugs, now it's actually him. Dark as shit.
I actually like the direction he's going in. I didn't think he could even have this style, but I like it. I like this more than the first track, especially.
I don't know if I like it yet, but I do like the change in direction that he's going.
Yeah, I like the approach. Just the approach.
Yeah.
Into something a little slower and a little harmonic.
Definitely more darker too. More stale.
Yeah, and another track, I can hear it right now. It's just slow again. So I don't think we'll get any like more upbeat stuff.
Let's keep it rolling.
This is called The Fall, track 3.
Soul of pity, how niggas pity me, kitty with no goals. I jump fall, next snaps, I slip knot. This is it! Yeah. This is all we know. This is all we know.
Fuck, that woke me up.
Yeah. This is all we know. This is all we know. This is it. Yeah.
The Fall. That's one of my favorite. That's my favorite track from him right there.
I didn't like any of the vocals.
I did.
And there we go. I thought the beat was really well done.
The beat just got better. The
beat got
production
better.
just got
the
better.
whole way the beat carried that song, but his vocals was so off that I cringed every time he spoke.
What do you mean by off?
Like just
I feel like
the
you have
way,
a lot more feel for that type of stuff. What do you mean?
well, sometimes I get it, but like his voice, like when he sings, he'll be like like the way that he like finishes a note or finishes a sentence, like the way that he pitches his vocals, like just hits a note which just makes me cringe. It's just not a way which is musically sonic with me.
Okay, I feel you. It's more, okay.
Like I feel like him as an artist has a lot to work with his vocals. That's just how I feel.
Okay. I feel like he was attempting to show some vulnerability there and the title being called The Fall. I think if we dived into that song a little more, there might be something there.
Yeah, I think so too. I feel like he was saying a lot.
Second last track, White Girl.
Jiggy, you foreplay niggas don't fuck around. We can't kick a little nigga talk game like me. These, I need the bricks, yeah, I need the cheese, I need the chickens, it's bigger than me. I blow my wrist, so it's
That's not even our speakers.
That's not us.
That's just recording.
His gain is way the fuck up.
Yeah. but just taking them miles. Your name like Chucky, no cheese. Your cookies ain't coming to dick. Your mama
I
was
think
busting
that,
with cheese.
I don't know,
She
man.
sucking and fucking with feet. Fucking rich is called a fever.
Maybe he wanted it to be that way. You know, like Tyler the Creator with Cherry Bomb? Yeah. Maybe he wants it to be a thing. I don't think he does. He's still 16. I like that. I don't.
Darling white, darling white. I got Molly, call it darling white. The white girl, call it darling, call it darling white, darling white.
How can you do this after his last track, man?
This
That
can't
was
be
trash, man.
the Xxxtentacion that most of you guys know.
But I can see the build-up already from his first project to the next one in the space of the same year. Like,
Yeah.
his involvement is crazy amounts, man. I mean, I thought that was the biggest heap of trash, that track, but besides that, I can see the growth.
Yeah, the gauge was way the fuck up. I thought it was us. It wasn't us.
Nah, this is recording.
He thought he was way off beat. That ending, I got money. You thought that was. I didn't really fuck
This
with
is the
that.
whole way that he was like,
Yeah.
and he always is like, yeah. You know, like Big Sean raps with, like, he doesn't put much emotion into his vocals.
Sure.
Well, he does in some stuff, but I feel he doesn't. Like, I feel like that's not the same style, but the same way that he's expressing his lyrics. Like, even if he's expressing it lines that might feel like they're emotional, there's not emotion in there.
Alright. Last track. Fuck a bitch face.
I did.
Fuck a bitch face.
The mixing's so bad. The mixing was better at being a track. Wow, way to have two shit tracks in a row after a pretty decent track. The third track was by far the best, I thought.
The four.
Even though
That was my favorite track. Yeah.
Even though I didn't enjoy the vocals, I really enjoyed the
Production.
direction and the production. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the end of the four
Ugh, not a fan.
mixtape EP, whatever it's called, album, whatever he wants to call it. You weren't a fan. Again, the gauge was way up. Wasn't mixed well. But that's okay.
I felt the mixing was better. It would have been more decent. But
Yeah,
once
agreed.
again, they're young. They're trying to get their name out there. They're doing their
that's cool,
thing.
man.
It's cool. It's cool.
You got years to do your thing. You got another decade before we can, like, 2014. Cool, man. That's all good.
Yeah, man.
Next one is It Wasn't Enough. This is only 3 tracks. And the first track is called Snow. And this was released in 2016. So we might get something a little different now. 2 years on.
Woo!
2 years on. He's
now I'm really excited.
He's probably like 19, about to turn 20. All right.
Yeah.
Maybe 18. Snow. Featuring Kill Station.
I'm really excited now. What we got.
Did you get a better studio? Better mic?
I'd assume so.
At all times, I won't love, won't trust, I won't die. I can't feel when you manage to.
That was Snow. Xxtentacion. Become now probably my favorite track.
That was actually good. That's probably the first track I've legitimately liked nearly every aspect of the song. I felt like that what he was saying was pretty deep.
Yeah,
And also the way that he was like going through it, like I heard a lot of that in there as well.
he was on beat.
And the beat was really solid and matched exactly what he was saying. I think that's a perfect intro to what we're about to get.
Track 2. MANN featuring Fist Funeral.
Hey, I ran it up for the portion. Hey, ain't got no family like orphan. Hey, my sister's into the organ. Why you duck my fate? I stare at Satan in the face. You soft as fuck, like what the fuck?
I was thinking it's very hard. I feel like what he's going for so far as he's trying to make that darkness out of him as an artist. Like a lot of the way he's gone about it, he's just trying to set himself up as a dark artist. Like in terms of like the production as well.
I didn't expect that. I thought we were gonna get bangers. I thought we were just getting aggression and bangers.
Yeah.
The guy that, you know, I'm gonna stereotype him, but he's got face tattoos. He looks like more of a gangster type classic rapper.
Yeah.
But we're not getting that.
More right now.
Great, surprised me. You
I like to be surprised.
yeah.
That was once again very icy.
I didn't really like that hook though. I got my heart like a mannequin.
I don't even know if I liked the track. I mean, I was
Yeah.
vibing the whole time,
the
but
track.
like I don't know if I was feeling it.
Right.
It was still alright though.
Last track. I like this. Last track is called "I Love My Click" like Kanye West. All right. What you got?
Come on. You gonna do it? You gonna do it, man? Hey!
I'm in the trash pot. I need some ice
I think we done. I love my click like Kanye West. We got those 3 tracks that gave us all a bit of flavor of everything. Really.
They did. They gave us the start with the more deeper personal, the second one with the more drugged out sort of iciness, and the third one with the more sort of bangerish. But like, I really liked what he did with his flow in that. I don't think I've heard someone do what he did in there ever on a track.
Now this was it scream rap. That's what you described it.
Lazy scream rap.
Lazy
like he was
scream
screaming, but he was screaming. I can't even do it, man. Just the way his style was. I feel like that's the reason he's getting so popular, because I feel like his style is something that people haven't heard before, and people want to hear more of that. Like that's kind of how every artist sort of gets big normally. Like there's like Chance the Rapper. No one sounds like Chance the Rapper. Vince Staples. No one sounds like Vince Staples.
Danny Brown.
Danny Brown, of course. But right now, I ain't heard shit like that.
I see you. I can see that. This is my favorite project from his so far. It's his 3rd release. It wasn't enough. His most kind of focused, if you will, but it's not even really focused. It's 3 different tracks that sound different.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Sounded better to me. The last one we're going to react to and review is to another 2016 release called Willy Wonka Was a Child Murderer. There's some rumors apparently going around. Heard about that.
Come on, man. He died like a year ago, man.
It was actually probably around his death.
They released it throughout the year that he died.
This is a 4-track project. First track is called Valentine. Once again, these tracks look shorter as well. Let's do it.
So it's like we're actually doing an album, because the 4 EPs equal up to about an album. Round out vocals. Why am I wearing shoes? Because it's hot. Why? You think I should be wearing shoes?
No, because they're going to ask. The last song they asked you, why isn't he wearing shoes? So I feel like you want to take this moment to tell them.
I don't wear shoes.
No, I'm not
motherfucking hot outside, okay? And it's freezing as fucking here, so I'm regretting it. But outside it was like 30.
No one want to see your feet, man. They don't want to see your feet.
Yo, they're gonna see my feet. See my feet.
We're back to the chill background music, get high to, you know. Is there a genre for that? There got to be a genre for that.
Wait, was that a song?
We were just like talking because there wasn't much going on.
That was us.
That was us.
Yeah.
That's us.
Listen to the start of it. Go back to the start. It sounds like a YouTube advertisement.
It just sounds the same repetitive thing the whole time.
What's he saying?
I don't know. Not really much going on for me there, but I recognize that some people would like that.
Yeah.
Next track is called King. It's his top songs.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind checking to see if they actually are on any of these EPs. Can you message people on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you message us on YouTube. They're pretty cool. I admire the difference. What just happened? I think he was building up and then expressing his pain or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest, we were kind of chilling throughout most of that song until he broke out. He broke everything and he just came in with that aggressive screaming, just unbridled emotion.
It was pretty cool. I thought the track was pretty cool.
Just because of that part, though.
Yeah, the build up, it took me off guard, and I'd actually like to know what he was saying. I feel like that probably was building up something, then like the anger was released just at the end.
Track 3, Willy Wonka was a child murderer.
Was he though?
Really though.
Yo. I think the Oompa Loompas were behind that shit. I mean, look at them. Pretty much pedos. I know, someone familiar with that music, I thought that was really good.
Yeah, but I know this is a genre, this type of, I wouldn't call it screamer, but I'd call it, who does it? I can't remember. But,
I feel his switch, this is in the same year as well. This is a 2016 projects, so from the switch up from this to that, maybe he doesn't want to be known just for hip hop. I don't know if he, yeah, I don't know, but this, so far what he's done in his last 2 tracks is really cool.
I feel like a lot of people are actually going to like this the same way people like metal and death metal music, because you suddenly go from calm and peace to this just out of body kind of aggressive emotion.
I like that dish as well.
Last track is called Never.
My lifetime, better days.
Yeah, man. I feel like this and his last one, they're both probably his best stuff so far.
Yeah, I agree. The last two 2016 releases.
And it showcased him in 2 different genres.
Agreed.
That shows talent.
That shows experimentation. That shows courage.
I feel the growth from the 2014 stuff. The 2014 stuff we heard, I didn't like pretty much any of that.
No.
And then this stuff we just heard, I like this stuff.
And you know what's interesting? We got linked a couple times that people gave us the react to Xxxtentacion's top 10 songs.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 2 big videos on YouTube that show these top 10 songs. Out of the 20 songs of the 2 videos, I didn't see a single one in these 4 albums. Not a single one. So what did we just do? We just reacted to his first 4 official releases, and essentially, not that it matters that I know you guys wanted us to react to it, but that was the intention, to react to the music you were thinking. But what they were thinking, we didn't actually listen to or review.
I feel what we did was better. We went back. We've seen the growth.
I think that's important.
And if we want to listen to us afterwards, we can do it later.
We will. We probably will do it later.
Definitely.
Because he's got to... Go ahead.
I feel for now, like, what we've done is definitely fine. Because we've got an understanding for his music now, so...
Yeah.
And now when we do listen to his stuff that's more popular, we'll know where it came from.
We'll have more context.
Exactly.
So there's 4 official releases out the way. He's got a lot of SoundCloud stuff and singles that I think are the ones that have got him popular.
Mm-hmm.
He's got over 100 songs. We'll bring him in next time. We're not going to do it all now, but these are the first 4 official releases.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, what you feel from 2014 to 2016?
I think the growth is amazing for 2 years for him to do that, and especially go into a complete different genre and do extremely well. I didn't like 2014 in terms of most of his lyrical content from the earlier work. Some of the beats were really badly mixed. The features were just boring, very late. I feel like what he was going for was a fan base there, but then when he came through in 2016, the short EP where he did like the sadness, the iceness, and the dopeness, really cool, and then the more metal side as well. I really like what he did with those last 2 albums, and I definitely see why people are getting into him if that's what's to come for his other stuff.
I don't think the progression he's made is amazing, but I think it's respectable and it's good, and I look forward to listening to the next wave of tracks and these ones that you guys, that resonated with you. Thank you for requesting this.
Mm-hmm.
There have been so many of you, and we're humbled that you even care enough to leave a comment and care about what we think. Who the fuck are we?
I know the laugh I deserve.
Bless. Fuck a vacay, I feel better at work. So really, thank you. We will be reacting to his other music, and yes,
we count on that.
We will be reacting to fucking Pink Guy, as I've said dozens of times in the comments.
Yeah.
It's hard to respond to them all. Yes, it's gonna happen. Didn't realize it was so long. 37 tracks.
Holy
For those that were
shit.
saying it was 23, if you go on his Bandcamp and his YouTube, he links to the official one, the longer one. So
Thanks, guys.
give us some time, because we can't be in here for 5 hours. And we don't get paid for it.
We don't.
For those who think we do. I guess it kind of, professionalism kind of seems like
No,
we
we're
set it up like,
professional as fuck, man.
I guess it seems like kind of to have this equipment, we do get paid. We don't.
No, none of this.
We've been doing this for free from day one.
I'm not even allowed to be in here right now.
That's another story. Technically, he's not allowed to be here. I am. Still got the membership and legally allowed.
That's why I don't wear shoes. It's like I can just put my scent all over the place.
Jungle Beats Radio, we're done. I actually hope, I'm glad we did this because I'm sure all these guys haven't even listened to these previous projects.
Yeah.
And maybe they're going to fuck with a little bit.
And they might be like, oh, what? This isn't Triple X. Oh, wait, it is. I might go back to them now. I guess
For sure. I felt good about this. We out. Thank you for watching. I love every single one of you.
Every single one?
Every single one.
Should we double skirt to finish this?
Skirt.
On the count of 3. 1, 2,